So in a couple of months, it turns out it's going to be my 5-year anniversary of doing content creation, which is crazy. It really genuinely doesn't feel like 5 years at all. And I'm very, very thankful I'm still doing this. Very early on when I started doing content creation, someone who'd been doing it for a long time told me that, you know, most people only last a year. And if you're lucky, you'll last 5. So I always kind of figured it'd be done by now. Turns out they were very wrong. And I'm very appreciative because I really still enjoy this. But since that was the case, I figured, you know what? Screw it. This is cause for celebration. And I figured what better way to do that than to go back through the history of Jack Manifold. Now, if you've been around for a while, you probably think you know the history. I mean, if you look at the main channel, the first video on there is from 4 years ago, and it is Terraria with Tommy in it is stupidly funny, which may have been a slight overstatement. It isn't the best video I've ever made. In fact, it may arguably be the worst. I don't think I've been streaming for more than a few months at this point, and I really didn't know what I was doing, and I definitely didn't know what I was doing with YouTube. So I paid someone to edit it, and, well, they didn't do a bad job, but I mean, I'm sorry to say that, I'm going to be honest, it was Scott Posts, who is a great editor now because he's no longer a 14-year-old. But, I mean, it's neither of our finest works. Oh my god! I forgot. I wasn't even Jack Manifold TV at this point. The rebrand hadn't happened. I was Thunder 1408. Thunder 1408 was like an alias I came up with to try and keep my name private. Very, very poorly. I'm not going to go into the exact origin story of how I started streaming because it involves a certain someone who I don't want to talk about. But they knew me as my full name and constantly always referred to me on stream by my full name. And I was always pretty all right with it. But then eventually it occurred to me that it was probably pretty stupid having a username that was just a noun and some numbers when everyone knew me as my name anyway. So I changed it. But again, this was not the first video I made. There's some secret private videos. The first video I ever made as Thunder 1408 was in fact a complete rip-off of KSI's One Demand Go, or I think One Question Go. I think I'd given it a spin at the time because I wanted to at least be somewhat original. But look, this is the days just off the back of S&P Earth. I'm the new kid on the block. I'm hot stuff, and I make this.
Chat, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing One Demand Go. Now, I've completely stole this idea from Tommy in it. I won't even lie.
Who stole it off of KSI, as stated. Yeah, I wasn't aware of that at the time, but I'm very aware now. Sorry, KSI. What's baffling to me is I don't sound at all the same anymore. Like, I actually had a completely different accent. I think partially because I moved down south, and now I live down south, so I've sort of became more southern. But I also speak to Americans, like, all the time now because of the sort of job I do. So, yeah. I was also quite embarrassed about my haircut because you couldn't go to the barbers because it was COVID. As you can see by the face mask I put on my Discord profile picture because I thought that was funny. I was happy bald, but I'd sort of grown from being bald to having this sort of short bush on my head, and I hated it a lot. So I wore that one New York, I was gonna say New York Yankees cap. I thought it was a Yankee cap, but it was actually just an off-brand New York cap that I wore all the time. Also, I didn't have a microphone. That headset mic is the mic I am using.
Right, we're just gonna drag people in. Hello, my man. One demand.
Take off your hat for 10 minutes.
That's not too bad, actually. Okay. There you go. Bald man is...
Oh, you know what? My hairline's better back then. Like, noticeably more square. Can you see that? It's like noticeable. It's not much, but I'm starting to thin. But here's the thing, chat. Oh, God. Now I've watched me stream, I'm calling you chat. Here's the thing, YouTube viewers. This isn't even the first one. This is just the first one on this channel. This wasn't my first channel. No. I say I've been on the internet for nearly 5 years, and that is true in this journey. You see, I was making content long before this. When I was 10 years old, I decided that I was going to be a YouTuber and then quit and then became a YouTuber at 17 years old. But there is still content from when I was 10, 11, I think, or maybe even up to like 14. I made content regularly. In fact, I think I uploaded weekly for a time to no one. I think other than people at school who wanted to laugh at me. But there were videos, all of which were inspired by again, people I can't... Basically, anyone who ever inspired me, it was a bad person. It's just... I really wish I could... I mean, I could start naming people, but it's a long list of just bad people. But no, there's a channel that is currently simply named Redacted because I didn't want people to find it. That currently only has one public video, which is youngshedland.mp4. Some of you might remember this from the stream I did recently with McKenna Grace from Young Sheldon. She laughed at me profusely for this, but this is the only video I wasn't that ashamed of that I managed to stay up, and I'll let you have a watch.
Young Penny. Young Penny. Young Penny.
Yes, Young Shedlin.
Bizango.
Okay.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. And it's trust me, I mean, it is genuinely the best thing on this channel. But I'm a man of my word. I said I'd give you the comprehensive history, and these are the bits people don't know. I'm going to show you the real original stuff. This is the origins of Jack Manifold. Oh, they're not on YouTube. I forgot. I got so embarrassed that I deleted them, and they're stored on a hard drive that is in my hand here. They're not on YouTube anymore. In fact, the only things I have are an edit that Tommy did for me for a video where I stole his editing style briefly for a joke. Then a VOD I wanted to keep. And then my getting over it speedruns, because there was a period where I speedran getting over it. I was good, by the way. 3 minutes 57 to beat that game is pretty all right. But this isn't even the good stuff. Let me plug in this hard drive. It is in. Let me open this up. Oh my God. So some of these are my old YouTube videos. Others are edits I made. I'll show you my first ever video. This is the first video I ever made. Well, the first one that's still around. Actually, the first one I ever made. Well, look, I wanted to be a YouTuber, right? And I was a big fan of Dan TDM, who did all the mod reviews. And also a big fan of Skyder's Minecraft, who was also doing mod reviews at the time. But again, we focus on Dan. But I didn't have a PC to play Minecraft on. I only had Minecraft Pocket Edition, which you couldn't really mod. Or you probably could, but I was stupid. So well, actually, no, let's be realistic. I was 9. So I didn't really know what I was doing. So I decided that I would create a Minecraft tutorial. I wanted to know how to build a nether reactor. Now, you may have noticed I said I wanted to know and not the world wanted to know. That's because I didn't know how to make a nether reactor. So what I did was I watched a tutorial to learn how to do it myself, and then blatantly recreated that tutorial in lower quality. And when I say low quality, I mean low. I didn't know how to screen record. So what I had was I played Minecraft on my... Actually, let me draw this. This is me at 9 years old. I'm sat on the floor, and I'm playing Minecraft on my tablet, my Nexus 7 Android tablet, because we were poor. And then, I'd say this is pretty ingenious. I'm going to be 100% real with you. My brother sat on a little chair. He was younger than me. That's why his head's smaller. And he held my iPod Touch around my neck here, just slightly below my eye line, and filmed my tablet from my iPod Touch. This was pretty ingenious. Now, what I didn't know is that I didn't have much storage left on my iPod Touch, so the tutorial ends quite abruptly. Right as I create the nether reactor, I was then going to show what actually happens when you create it, but the storage ran out, and I went, you know what? I showed them how to do it. They can work the rest out themselves. I called it a day and uploaded the video. However, then deleted the video from all of existence because my brother said apparently you could see my face in the reflection of the tablet. I don't know whether this was true. I just believed him, and I eviscerated that video. However, the second video I ever made, which was pretty shortly afterwards, my dad eventually allowed me to buy the Xbox 360 version of Minecraft. My parents were actually weirdly opposed to me getting Minecraft when I was a kid, because I played it at a friend's house and got like ultra obsessed with it. My parents went, ugh, and like sort of didn't want me to get it. But realistically, now I have all of this on account of me playing Minecraft. So really, mum and dad, you made the right choice in the end, didn't you? Because how close were you to robbing me of all this, right? At the end of the day, this puts food on the table. Think about it. But they finally accepted that I could play Minecraft Xbox 360, and I made this video. Another tutorial. Also, again, probably I watched a tutorial myself and then recreated said tutorial. This is a theme. I did a lot of recreating tutorials that I had watched. This was one of them.
Jack here with another Minecraft video, and today I'll be showing you how to make a cobblestone generator.
First off, I know what you're thinking. Jack, your voice has changed. That's called puberty, friends. That happens when you get a little older. Again, I was either 9 or 10. It was a long time ago.
So pretty much, you mine 2 blocks across, leave a space, mine 2 down, it has to be 2, or the cobblestone generator will fail. And I'll show you why. So here's a finished product without the 2 blocks in.
What a genius. I knew the common mistake. I knew where people would fuck this up because it's where I'd fucked it up. I tried. I was one of you. I knew that you could make this all wrong if you didn't dig that 1 block down. Well, there's 2 blocks down, should I say. Sorry. Almost made the mistake again. But the thing is, people need to learn their lesson, right? It's all good me saying that, but seeing consequences is what makes people learn. And I didn't want them to have to learn the hard way themselves. So I figured I'd show them the consequences so they could really learn.
This can be done in survival, but if I was in survival, I'd have to like find the lava and the water, and it'd just be difficult. So I'm doing it in creative.
I also liked cutting corners. I had other things to get on with, like playing Lego Star Wars or eating fish fingers. You know, I was a busy guy.
But this would happen. So that would then go to there, and that would turn into obsidian. And if you don't have a diamond pickaxe, you can't mine that, and it's useless.
I think you can definitely hear my mum and dad talking in the background. This didn't stop me. Still doesn't stop me when I go home and stream from my parents. They're always in the other room talking. I can hear them through the doors, and I just have to hope that the chat don't hear them. Maybe you do. I've never checked, so sorry.
You one across there and another one across there. Then you put the water in this side and the lava in this side. And it helps put a hole here just so you can mine it better. And then you'll mine that and cobblestone will appear. And every single time without fail that will happen.
Oh! A perfect tutorial. Nearly. The only thing I got wrong was that you actually don't need the water to be 3 long. It can also be 2 as long as it's flowing. I guess I'd just seen someone do it that way and just assumed that was the only method. I just watched other people's tutorials. So if any errors were made, it was other people's fault. I was just stealing from them. Don't shoot the messenger.
Yeah, guys, that's everything. Comment, rate, subscribe.
Rate. I think the rating system had gone by this point. Some of you might be too young for this. I think I am. YouTube had a 5-star rating system for a time, which was then swapped for likes and dislikes. But still, some of the YouTubers said rate as force of habit. And I suppose in a way, liking and disliking was rating. So I just learned from them. You know, this generation of kids, they are genuinely like toddlers that go like, smash like. Because like kids grow up with the internet these days. That was me at 10 years old saying rate.
And check out my brother's channel because it's super awesome. If you like my channel, you're gonna love his. So that's about it, guys. See ya.
It was kind of me to promote my brother's channel. I mean, at the end of the day, he's the camera guy in this, as he was every video I did at this point before I figured out screen recording. It was the least I could do to repay him, but I kind of make a small linguistic error where I say if you like my channel, you'll love his, kind of subtly implying that he's better than me, which I hate because he's not. He also hadn't made any videos at this point. He just had a YouTube channel with a profile picture of Homer Simpson eating a donut. He didn't even like The Simpsons that much. I don't know why that was the case. The next video I made wasn't actually a tutorial. This was my first step away from the tutorial business. This was actually, again, something completely stolen from Dan TDM, who I realized is actually a much bigger inspiration to me than I realized. So thank you, Dan. You were very cool to hang out with one time. Dan TDM, for a period, had a series where he built big statues of different YouTubers and characters from Minecraft, and they were sort of like houses inside. I didn't care for the interior design shite, but I really liked the idea of building big versions of Minecraft skins. So I had my own crack at it, and honestly, for a 10-year-old, I was pretty good. I was just watching Dan TDM's videos and copying his builds block for block. But then eventually I started doing my own versions of skins that he had never done before. And I was pretty good at it, I thought.
Hey guys, Jack here with another epic Minecraft video. And today I'm going to be showing you something I built not too long ago, which I think is pretty cool. It is this house. Okay, not really. I'm going to be showing you the...
Zing! Epic prank. I pranked the viewers. I made them think the video was just about the house, when really it was about the statues. I did fail to consider the fact that I titled the video Statues, so I don't know why they would be fooled. Also, I clearly didn't know fucking anything about YouTube retention at this point. I mean, imagine I put the worst part of the video in the intro. You'd click off. All the viewers had clicked off. I didn't understand the graphs back then. I'm smarter now.
So not too long ago, I saw the diamond minecart make giant statues.
At least I was, you see, I can't believe I called him the Diamond Minecart. I know everyone calls him Dan TDM now, but at the time he was Dan from the Diamond Mine. He said it a lot. That is like, it's unlocked a memory for me. He also had the blue emo fringe. But now he's joined my gang, and I couldn't be prouder of him.
First, I've got Husky Mudkits, who is another YouTuber.
I really liked that I said another YouTuber. Completely gratifying myself as being a YouTuber at this point. I was making my 3rd video, and I decided that I had, rivaled the quality of the rest of YouTube, and therefore deserved to be within the ranks. It doesn't sound as crazy now because I'm sort of here doing this, but at the time, this was a silly thing to say. Also, I had never watched a Husky Mudkips video in my life. He was just in Skydar's Minecraft content, which again, it's going to be a trend. I'm sorry. I know he was bad.
And he plays with Skydar's Minecraft.
I warned.
He is a giant mudkip.
Didn't fucking know what a mudkip was. Never played Pokemon by this point. That's a lie. I played Pokemon Platinum, but mudkips weren't in that one.
A little buckle made out of gold or butter, if you watch Sky. Next is me. I was asking people, what should I build next? And they said, why don't you build yourself? And I'm like, oh yeah, but I need a really good YouTuber. And they're saying, well, you are quite cool.
No one said that. I didn't even ask people. I instantly opted once I'd copied enough of Dan's to make myself. That whole thing about it having to be cool YouTubers was an arbitrary rule I made up myself just to gratify myself for building myself. It's sad. It's very sad. But didn't copy a tutorial this time, and I thought it was a pretty good build. So, silver linings.
I think it turned out quite cool.
I'll be honest, I think that was the last time I played Xbox 360 Minecraft. I think after that, I moved up. I figured out screen recording because I got my first ever laptop. And because I have a weird memory, I can tell you exactly what it was. It was a blue Lenovo laptop with a Intel Pentium core. It was not good enough to run any games, hardly even Minecraft. And you will see that in the recordings. They run at about 3 frames a second. But I was way happier with that than having to have my brother hold the camera in front of the television. So I took this as an upgrade. Small warning going into the first video I ever made on the PC. We don't get away from the cancelled YouTubers. It's actually the most intense it gets because I went on Skydar's Minecraft server to play TNT Run. A famously laggy game mode. It's all...
Hey guys! Jack here with my first ever PC Minecraft video.
The frame rate's better than I thought. However, YouTube classic, we got that screencast-o-matic.com. Hell yeah, the watermark of every YouTube video from the 2010s.
And let's get to it.
Yeah, just instantly, like 3 frames a second. So laggy.
You're running on sand and gravel, and I think there's invisible pressure plates.
Oh yeah, I was very baffled as to how it worked. The TNT wasn't exploding, and there was no pressure plates. I thought it was amazing. My brain came to the conclusion that it must be invisible pressure plates, which might be... I don't know. I don't know why I was so eager to know.
And obviously I'm lagging because one, this server's from the US, and I'm in the UK.
I understood ping! Wow! I did not figure I would understand ping. I'm proud of myself. Well done, little Jack. Why is the aspect ratio weird? Why has it got like cinema bars? Who did I think I was? Spielberg?
Everyone knows how bad TNT makes lag.
The dramatic pause. This guy had comedic timing down at 11 years old.
Right.
I love because the mic in the laptop was just above the keyboard. So no matter how loud I speak, the loudest thing will always be me typing things with my fucking fingers like this because I couldn't touch type. We're going to move on from this one. I actually forget the order. I think the next thing I did wasn't actually Minecraft. You know, people know me as a Minecraft YouTuber, but I was a variety guy. I played Flash games all the time because Minecraft and Flash were the only things I could run. Also, briefly, Roblox.
Hey guys! Jack here with my first Happy Wheels video.
I had a real intro down. It was so formulaic. I can't even do it. My mum can do it to this day because I did it so much. I remember like once getting real mad at her because she walked in during the recording. She did not take that shit seriously the way I did. Whew. It was like, hey guys, Jack here, and today we're gonna be playing another da-da-da. And like it was like the tone was like identical every time.
So basically, Happy Wheels is a game where you get a character either picked at random or by yourself, and you have got to make it to the end of the level, but that is not as easy as it sounds.
Aptly explained. Always had it down for the knack of the intro. You know, still to this day, I don't script the intros. I just say what's on my mind as it's happening, and it's always came to me. Like God himself feeds me the words because he knew I was destined to be the best YouTube intro guy. Does anyone really score the intros? I think I'm the best. Oh my God, the keyboard sounds.
I don't want to pat myself on the back, but I think we're going pretty fast.
What are you talking? The level is just grab onto the ball and let it take you. Why am I bragging as if I'm good? I'm not doing anything. I broke my arm too.
Oh, damn the balls. The balls are always death for me because they bounce.
What do you mean the balls are always the death of you because they bounce? He didn't know. He didn't know. He didn't know. Me now would go, huh, but he didn't know. He was too young.
We finished the level with the awesome victory fireworks.
Didn't know how to record the in-game sound. So when I described the sounds, I just accepted that my description was enough.
Okay. Wait, I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna kill myself.
No, young Jack! There's so much left to live for. You joined the Dream SMP. Oh, I can't do it. Let's move on. I don't think this comes next, but I remember Handless Millionaire doing well. Reason being, Jacksepticeye had just played it, and I just completely ripped the video idea from him. But that was clever because I picked up the residual views. This is something I learned for later.
Hey guys, Jack here.
Okay, so I hadn't figured out how to record the in-game sound, but I figured if I didn't plug my headphones in, you'd get a bit of it over the microphone. Some argue this is worse.
Yeah, guillotines with floating money. A game I would pay to see.
What sort of sick individual are you? You want to see a game where people risk having their limbs cut off to grab dollar bills? I'm glad I grew out of that. Gee, I did not realize I was this fucked.
When you get up to like round 4, it starts getting difficult.
The hand wobbles more, if I recall, Jack.
2 guillotines, you're joking.
You're joking. You're joking. They're having a giggle. I really fancy myself the variety gamer at this point. I really thought I could be the next thing in being a funny little YouTube gamer. I don't think I made these thinking that they would get big. I just wanted to, which is good. I think that's a good thing. I really enjoyed this period. It was simple back then. Oh.
Oh!
There's actual genuine fear of getting my fingers cut off. Like, actually just screamed.
Your right hand has been cut off. Left hand shakes more. Oh no. Take monies or continue. I have a lot of monies. No, I'm just joking. I'm gonna continue.
Yeah, come on now. What a boring video it would be if I took the monies and quit.
Oh! I don't think you not recommend you play any longer. Why? That's a bad idea. I want to play more.
With what, Jack? Your feet?
Your name is... Why want to know?
Had to be real private about his data protection with his YouTube channel that was his full legal name. I realize I still have that now, but I only have that because I made that mistake as a kid. This is genuine. I don't think I've ever explained this. The only reason I'm public about my full legal name at this point is because I'd already like put it out there so much as a kid. I knew it was pointless. And like, honestly, in the long run, I think I'm glad I did, but it was a reckless decision to make at 10. Someone probably should have stopped me. But the thing is, you may have noticed that none of these videos are actually edited. I never cracked editing. In fact, I still kind of haven't. When I restarted YouTube, you know, all those years later when I was 17, you know, the main channel now, I've always had editors that I paid to do the videos because I'd been Twitch streaming prior to starting YouTube and had a little bit of money that I could use to pay editors. And I mean a little bit. I'm talking, you know, 10 pounds a video, but it was something at least. And when I made this channel, I just didn't really realize you had to edit. I just sort of would record in Screencast-O-Matic, and if I thought a boring bit was coming, I'd pause the recording and resume it when I figured it was going to get good again. That was like the closest thing I had. I didn't realize editing software was a thing. But then in my IT class at school, my teacher gave us a lesson in editing software. We were taught how to use Microsoft Movie Maker Pro, a software I'd all but forgotten existed. And once I had that lesson, I was reinvigorated to make YouTube videos because now I could edit them. And I want to show you the edits I made. These were all the videos I made that were edited. Let me show you my first ever edited video.
Hey guys, Jack here, and I am back with another epic Minecraft video.
That is all the editing I did. There are no jump cuts. There is nothing more. I created an intro that sucked and lasted too long, but with its own original song. That's right. I gave up on stealing. I was only stealing ideas. Music, I respected. I actually mixed my own intro in some app for my fucking little Nexus tablet I still had. All the music you made in that app sounded the same. There was like pre-made drum loops and synth loops that I just put together. I was very proud of that intro. So don't be mean, please. This trend continued onward. In my own original content, that was the furthest I've ever edited. That is the truth. Anything that has my voice in it, that is as far as it's ever been edited by me. Just the intros. And I have more where that came from. Because the thing is, Jack Manifold isn't just known for Minecraft. No. I'm known for another love. Five Nights at Freddy's. My love for the purple guy, the brown bear, purple bunny. It started long ago, back when I was still making YouTube videos for this channel. FNaF is that old. In fact, FNaF 3 was the first game I made one about.
Hey guys, Jack here, and I am back with... Reset. Hey guys.
That was not an edit. That was a Screencast-O-Matic pause and resume. This was my first collaboration. I asked one of my friends from school who wasn't into Five Nights at Freddy's to review the trailer with me to see what he thought.
We are going to be not reacting because this isn't a react channel, but
react channels were getting a lot of flack on YouTube at the time. Everyone was calling them lazy. So I definitely didn't want people to think this was a reaction. This was a review. They're different.
I'm here with Demo Hackers and...
I didn't want to dox my friend, so I said his username, but I couldn't remember it. That's why I had a little hesitation.
Oh, hi.
And I'm just going to put on the trailer, so if you want to do that as well.
The reason I'm saying if you want to do that as well, I didn't think about putting Skype on my PC and calling him on Skype and screen sharing it because I was stupid. I instead, to record his voice, called him on Skype on my iPod Touch, the original iPod Touch that filmed the first ever video, and I had a docking station. I docked it and I pointed the speaker towards the laptop so that the sound was played towards the laptop so you could hear him. And we just synced up the YouTube video and we left all that in. Enjoy.
You can say my real name.
Yeah,
Okay,
no.
my channel. There'll be a link in the description, right, Jack?
Yes, there shall be.
You can say my real name. There'll be a link in the description, right, Jack? What subscribers were you gonna gain? There was no one watching this. Like, there was a few friends from school who all... Oh, okay.
Now we are watching the trailer to be quiet.
I told him off. I told him off for talking over the trailer for asking for a promotion. No, actually, you know what? To be fair, that is cheeky. Asking for a promotion midway through the content is cheeky. A shout out is earned. You don't just get a shout out. Whatever, we've all seen the FNaF 3 trailer. Let's get to the point where I start making my theories, eh?
It's so scary.
I don't know what I've skipped to. I hope that was sarcasm.
It has all the pizzeria stuff. But this isn't a pizzeria anymore. This is a horror attraction. Most probably because people think, oh yeah, the murders were committed here. We should make a horror attraction. And that's what it became.
This is true. The murders were committed at the pizzeria.
But there's still pictures from the pizzeria in the office, which confuses me.
It's a horror attraction about a haunted pizzeria. Of course, there's pictures from the pizzeria. God, this guy's fucking stupid, man. Who let this guy make theories, bro? You could tell his frontal lobe wasn't developed. That shit was still cooking. Shit was brewing actively during this video. I made a theory about the worst FNaF game. Look, I'm not proud of it, but because of the FNaF drought, I then moved on from FNaF official games. Actually, I say moved on. I never played the games. I just made one theory. I then played a fan game, though.
Hey guys, Jack.
A very loud Jack played it.
We're going to be playing the child's first ever horror game because I had a feeling you guys would like this.
Who are you guys? No one is watching.
I have a feeling Minecraft is going to get a little boring.
Should have trusted your gut. No, I'm being harsh. I have Minecraft to thank for a lot. Did get a little boring.
Yeah, I'm just speaking so I don't have to start this.
Stalling before a horror game. Oh my god, he is Jack Manifold. I didn't realize I still do that to this day. Whenever I stream horror games, I just stall for the first like 15 minutes. That's so sick that I've done it since I was like 13. Just inaudible. Completely inaudible. What is this game?
Yeah, that got me first time.
It looks like fucking Slender the 8 pages. Oh, but Bonnie's running at me.
Come on, marionette, it's gonna catch me.
Oh, yeah, you can only see the marionette through the camera. I remember this. I don't remember the point of this. You just have to survive.
No, don't go near Foxy, because that scares me.
If you're playing this game and I'm watching you play this game, who's watching Foxy? I think I'm zooming on the marionette here, but you just can't see it because it's like 2 pixels. You get the point. I don't think that video was edited, but I did make some more edited ones. In fact, there's 2 very significant ones. One, I made a film review. I still to this day have never remade a film review. It's something I want to do for the main channel. I still haven't done it again. But also, you're going to watch this and probably understand why. Oh, the classic intro. Movie review. Batman v Superman. Now, I think we all remember Batman vs Superman is not a great film. In fact, most would say it is a bad film. We'll see what I have to say. Just threw my name in the intro so everyone knew. I forgot I did that.
Hey guys, Jack here. So today I thought that I would do something a little different for my channel.
Puberty's began kicking in at this point. I don't know if you can tell. The voice has gotten deeper. We're getting to that sort of period now. I'm like 13, 14.
Most reviewers will tell you that this movie isn't that great, but I thought it was actually pretty good.
Always the contrarian. Why did you think this movie was good, young Jack?
Yeah, the movie has its negatives, but there were a lot of positives that outweighed those for me.
What were they?
So let's start with the positives. What was good?
What was good?
Well, I have got to say that the action scenes were amazing.
It's the whole fucking movie, Jack. It was all action scenes, pretty much. It's an action film. It's just Batman fighting Superman a lot.
There was a perfect amount of tension, risk, and of course, throwing people around like ragdolls, because superheroes don't break too easy.
I was gonna laugh at myself for saying superheroes don't break too easy. I thought it's actually not, shit's low-key corny, but I think it's okay. This is better written. I didn't write this down. I remember I hate scripting. I still to this day do not script things. Like if I do script, at most it's just notes. This is relatively, it flows okay. I'm more impressed by this than I should be.
Another thing I do have to say is that the parts I enjoyed were mostly towards the end of the film. Every single other bit, mainly the middle, was a bit repetitive, a bit boring.
I think the film's pretty good. All of it but the end was boring, but I think it's pretty good.
this movie does have its negatives, which I believe led to the movie getting generally quite poor reviews.
That's how reviews work, Jack. If a movie's bad, the reviews are bad. That's just how it works. That wasn't the hot take you thought it was.
One thing that lacks is the script. Most of the important stuff was the action scenes, which had barely any talking, which is pretty obvious, but still.
I love that this is actually, like, not an inaccurate review of this movie. Its runtime's too long. It feels mostly like padding. The script sucks. Like, all of this is true about this film, but somehow I've convinced myself that it's good.
Good lines in the movie, such as Lex Luthor's "Devils don't come from hell beneath us, they come from the sky," or his other line, "That is a 3-syllable word for any thought that is too big for little minds after being told he's psychotic."
I guess I just thought Lex Luthor was cool because he was like the misunderstood brainiac. Fucking hell, man.
Lex is probably my favourite character.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that showed, man. Yeah, you don't fucking say.
He's a weird type of insane that somehow is quite entertaining to me. That doesn't make me sound weird at all, does it?
Oh, don't be. Oh. That doesn't make me sound weird at all. God. Get a grip.
The final thing that ruined this film for me was that goddamn trailer, right? It had so many spoilers in it. Personally, I feel as if I hadn't have seen that last trailer, I would have enjoyed the movie way more, because there were many moments that were supposed to be all like plot twist, but it wasn't for me because I already knew it was gonna happen.
That is true. There was like Wonder Woman shows up in Doomsday and shit. I remember being very pissed off about that. The fact that I remember this now tells you that bothered me a lot.
If you go in without any expectations for an amazing story, you will enjoy this movie and be pleasantly surprised.
It's so funny because I'm trying to say it's good, but it's so backhanded because I knew the movie was bad. Like, but I genuinely had, like, it's not like I'm lying. I convinced myself that it was fine, but it is. Like I'm saying, it sucks.
If I had to rate this movie, I would give it about a 3.5 out of 5.
Get a grip, man. It's like a 2-star movie at best.
The fight between the son of Krypton and the Bat of Gotham. That was another one of Lex's lines. I just like the character.
Oh, mate, no. Oh.
Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. I don't know if I'll do this in the future. If you like it, leave a like, and I may do some more. Anyway, so like, comment, subscribe for more content.
No, didn't like it, man. Bad review. Actually, no, you know what? Apart from the rating, it actually is a pretty comprehensive review. But fucking Jesus Christ, man. But there's one final video that I edited in this channel's era. I think it was the last video I ever... Oh, no, it wasn't the last video I put on this channel, but it was the last one that had me in it. We'll get into that. But I stopped uploading for ages. And I guess I felt really guilty about this to the like 100 or so subscribers I gained that were all just people I probably knew from real life. So much so that I made an apology. I have never watched this back because I know that I was even embarrassed posting it. But I'm going to firm it now. I'm back /update. That is my name.
Hey guys, Jack here, and I am back with another YouTube video, because let's face it, that's a bit of an achievement by this point.
It's so sad. I'm like YouTube video, because that's an achievement these days. It's been so long. My voice is clearly different.
Okay, so yeah, I've been gone for a year.
A whole year? Why? Why, Jim?
I think I have some explaining to do, really.
No one was pressing you, bro. No one cared. Just decided to feel bad.
I did leave, but that's because I was bored of my own content. I was bored of playing Minecraft. It got boring eventually. That's why a few Minecraft videos got taken down. The reason I wanted to start back up again is, one, because I know I just felt like it, and two, it's because I got the Xbox One, and there's quite a few ways which that console is so easy to record on.
They put a capture card in the Xbox One, and this set me off again. The last video on the main channel, as of current, is me saying, hey, I'm not in a comfortable place with my content, and I'm going to start a new channel to weekly upload to try and get me back to that place before I come back to this channel, is essentially what the last video on the main channel is. And this is roughly similar. And I'm like, shit, do I work in cycles? Is this how I operate? Am I going to do this again in 4 years' time? Because this was about 4 years after I'd started.
Screencast-O-Matic now doesn't work with Flash. You must use a downloaded version of the software, and I just don't want to download it. My computer's like now being a little slow. I mean, you know, it's not the perfect thing to be playing games on. I don't want like downloads to be messing up even further.
I had a real irrational fear that every software ever was a virus. I still kind of have it. I would have nightmares about downloading viruses by mistake. I think this is my dad's fault. He had a Avast antivirus. Lily, add the sound that a Avast antivirus would play when it thought you downloaded a virus.
Caution. A virus has been detected.
It's terrifying. It was like a trauma thing. Like I got like freaked out to the point where I was just so scared of this ever happening. Because it happened to me like once as a kid. To this day, like I scan everything I download, which is probably good cyber security practice, but like still, I just stopped making YouTube because I didn't want to download software. God, I was weird.
We did hit 50 subscribers.
Oh my God, it wasn't even 100, man. I thought I had like 100 at this point. 50. Everyone's got to start somewhere, but come on, man. You're getting stressed about disappointing your 50 mate, they're all your friends from school. Just ask them if they're upset.
People unsubscribed, yes. Don't blame them, to be honest.
So sad.
But anyway, so we've hit 48.
We hit 50, but then it dropped back down to 48. Oh, God.
I Twitch stream a lot now. It seems to be a lot easier to Twitch stream at the minute.
That was the beginning of something. I didn't know it yet. I was only doing it off the Xbox, but it was the beginning.
Go to my Twitch, Thunder1408.
And that was the same account that I still stream off today. I renamed it, but it's the same account.
Yep, hope you all enjoyed this video. Probably didn't. It was a bit on the downer.
I now realize why there's so much self-deprecation. It was 2016. Commentary YouTube was at its peak and everybody was being mean to themselves.
I will see you all in the next video, which will be whenever it is.
I then proceeded not to upload for another year or so, I believe. And I started making these videos, which are by far like the most boring ones I ever made. I'll show you a brief example. I got the Crew 2 free on the Xbox, and I made an edit of my Crew 2 moments and all my cars to a song that I played down my Xbox headset. This is what I thought was the best way to record. I made a few of these, and then I got us back to the only point that is public left on that channel. Youngshedland.mp4. That was 6 years ago, March 2018. I then shortly afterwards started streaming on SMP Earth, and then eventually moved on to making the new channel. And that takes us to the first video I showed you today. Twitch chat made me do this, and that's the history of Jack Manifold. The hidden history. If you want to see the rest, it's all out there still. Other than Thunder1408 dominates Captain Sparkles in Minecraft, but that title, it didn't need to be out there. Holy shit. Okay, I was going to upload all the old videos from the hard drive to give to editor Lily, and I found a folder that we did not explore, and I forgot there was one more era of YouTube before I moved on to making Young Shedland. There was one video in between the Xbox edits and Young Shedland, and it was my attempt to be, I think, a commentary YouTuber. I'd started watching Pirate. You can really tell who my inspirations were. I almost said the name, but I don't even need to. You'll know instantly. This was uploaded briefly and then very quickly taken down because I got very embarrassed. It also proves that I did lie earlier when I said I never edited a video with me talking. This is the only time I've ever done it. It's 2 minutes and a half long. Just enjoy.
How's it going, everyone? It's your favourite YouTube sensation.
The Rick and Morty shirt. Smash Mouth. The pyrocynical voice. I hate it, man.
How's it going, everyone?
Oh my God, why did you not edit out the pause? You edited the video. There's like a whole... Oh.
I'm sure it's a surprise to see me back on this dead channel, but I'm here for a reason, right? I've been watching Rick and Morty. I've improved over the years, as you can see. And my IQ has been boosted to the almighty number of 5,000, and I can now raise things from the dead. That includes my channel.
It's just like a pyrocynical impression. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I'm so sorry. No, I hope you never see this. It's so embarrassing that I'm friends with these people now. That's the problem. And I told Niall that I used to be a fan, but like, this is next level.
I just want to revive this channel just so I can, I don't know, maybe actually do something decent with it. So if you want to stick around, please do. If you're here for the character, I'm the same guy. If you're here for the Minecraft, grow up.
So that aged a little bit poorly. Didn't know SMP Earth was around the corner, or the Dream SMP. Didn't realize that was going to be the thing that actually revived. What do they say? Hindsight's 2020. Forgive me.
I can edit now. I can make real videos. Real videos.
I can edit now with the most atrocious cuts ever seen.
I'm done with rambling. I just want to say thank you for watching this, and just stick around for some new content.
Hold on, there's another minute left of this. Wait, you thought this was over? It's not over. Bloopers.
Let's make a meme. God's sake! What I'm saying in short is, for you non-Rick and Morty simpletons out there, out. I can't speak English!
I didn't swear. My mum told me if I swore, that's why it says heck off. I forgot there was a period where I didn't swear. I swear so much now. Yeah, well, as I say, this reminded me of another era that I've completely forgotten about, which some of you will know because this is still public. There was my friend Widgie Will, who had a channel. So there's only one video left up from around this time, from 4 years ago, and it's called Debt Collectors. Some of you will know this. On the Jack Manifold iceberg, this is like surface level. You know, people know this one, but it wouldn't be a history of Jack Manifold video without it. This is the first time I was ever seen doing a character in a video, which I now do all the time in like Tom Simon's vlogs. This was the first instance of that. This is where I really found, without knowing it, what I was going to end up doing.
How you doing? My name is Vincent Tortellini. I'm a debt collector. Now, that job don't like that too much. My boss?
I think this is a Brooklyn accent. Could be New Jersey. Boss, I don't even know to this day. One thing people are probably going to acknowledge, which I haven't noticed up until now, is I haven't really changed that much from being probably 15, about to turn 16 in this video. I am 21 years of age now, and I look pretty much the exact fucking same. I don't know what to tell you.
My boss tells me someone owes him money. I go out and I collect that money.
I still remember this fucking speech. By any means necessary is what he's going to say next.
By any means necessary. Now, I know what you're thinking. Job sounds pretty good. I take a cut of the money and I live comfortable. But this job ain't all roses and buttercups, friend. You see, some people, they don't want to give up the money. That is where this job gets dark.
Have you stopped being edgy? We've got a job to do.
I always really liked that shot, actually. I'm not going to show them it. That's cool. Minion's crib.
So, Matt, give us the details of what's going on.
Well, someone came, they borrowed a lot of money, bought this forest, and, well, they've yet to pay us back.
We were a little bit too old to be doing this, is what I recall. Wait till the minion gets in. You'll see what I mean.
All right, after you.
His bit, he was lazy, so he always took his chair everywhere.
Hey, what a beautiful minion there.
End of the line, pal.
I forgot about that. That got memed to fuck in like the early days of my Twitch. End of the line, pal.
No, not again. It is Vincent Tortellini. Oh my god.
Oh, he was still lazy.
This is the debt collectors. Oh no, who are you?
You've got some money to repay.
I think this is still an emo in chat. The fucking... You know I gotta do it to impose. You can watch it yourself if you want to watch this. This is it. It goes from Xbox to me trying to be a commentary YouTuber to this, to then me streaming and joining SMP Earth. I actually joined SMP Earth only a year later than this. So I suppose I never really stopped. I thought genuinely that I tried YouTube when I was a kid. I stopped and then I started again and I've been doing it ever since. But actually, I never really did stop. I kind of just did this for the past 10 years. Actually, all this talk of all the different channels I've had has made me remember that this one is pretty much brand new still. So please subscribe to it. I'm weekly uploading on here, and most people watching these videos are still unsubscribed. So please, thank you. I want to hit 1 million subs. I want to get another one of these things. Thank you. So yeah, 10 years. Hopefully we'll have another 10 more, I think.